Hi, welcome to Edo Language Institute. Waya bota, wabebe negekai. My name is Steffi and I help you master Edo language, also known as Bini, one step at a time. So today's lecture is about 5 different Edo verbs that are related to speaking. So we are looking at communication here. And as always, so stay tuned, I have a short task for you at the very end of the video so that you can test what you've learned, to test that you've understood what I'm teaching you. So if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. And also for everyone watching, give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone you think can also benefit from it, who find the content of this lecture or any other lecture on my channel useful. And so let's jump right into it. So the first verb we are looking at here is zevo. That means to speak a language. So if you watch my last video, which was about the verb dia, which means to stay or to reside, evo means, or evo in that context meant a country. And I mentioned it in that video that evo can mean something else as well. So here evo means a language. So evo can also be in some certain context it can mean like a people. Ivievo na, like the people of that. But then again, it's also still in relation to country. Yeah. So let's keep language and a country. Yeah. Zevo, to speak a language. Ze on its own can also mean something else in a different context. It can mean to take something that is a grain or powder, or to choose. Okay. So I'll link a video in which it was like a few years ago, but a lecture on which I talked about Edo verbs and how they sort of align with the material of the object that they are related to somehow, that they are describing somehow. So so you always have to think, is the object something heavy, or is it something light? Is it something that occupies space? Is it liquid? Is it grain? Is it powder? So you can for the verb take, you have to use different types of verb that carries the information of the matter. Yeah. So, but I hope I explained that quite understandably. Is that even a word that exists? But anyways, you guys get me. But I'll link the video in the description box below, or here or there. One of those places. Up here, you see it. So zevo, to speak a language. I have a few examples here. Three sentences. The first one is Osato gwazedoa, meaning can Osato speak Edo? Literally, it means Osato can speak Edo, or meaning can Osato speak Edo? So, and then you can say Igwazedo, I can speak Edo. Igwazedo here, I can speak Edo a little bit. Igwazedo kakabo, I can speak Edo quite well. You know, kakabo actually means very much, but in this context, it's like I speak Edo very well. And then Igwazedo is I can't speak Edo, but the example I use here is Igwazibo, I can't speak Igbo, which is true for me. So the E there after the first E is I, and then the E, the small letter E is a negation, is not, basically. So Igwazedo, I can't speak Edo, or I don't speak Edo. So the next verb we're looking at is gua and gugua. Gua is to talk or speak, whereas gugua is to speak with or to talk to. And now gugua is separable. In the middle, you put a noun. So normally the phrase actually is gu oma gua. Oma is a person, someone, a human being. Gu oma gua. And then you replace that oma with the actual person that you are talking to or speaking with. So gu Steffi gua, talk to Steffi. Guije gua, talk to mommy, and so on. Now, again, I have examples here. Ava guaveva, who is talking there? Eva there. Ava who is here in sentence number 3, you see doma, which is also who, but literally it means which person, because oma is a person, a human being. Okay, so abagwameba, who is talking there? And now the second sentence is iho ni gu imade gwa, and then you have to pronounce gui guimade gwa, because u does not contract, so you have to do a diphthong. So you are gliding from the u vowel to the e vowel. Is my mic on? Yes. So iho ni guimade gwa, I like to speak with Imade or talk to Imade. The ho there is a verb that means to yearn or to desire. Literally, this sentence means I desire that I speak with Imade, meaning I would like to speak with Imade. And then number 3 here, Doma nuyi gugwavi by, which person that Uyi is talking to outside, meaning who is Uyi talking to outside. Now, the next one here is ta and tama. Ta is to say, and tama, after the ma, there's usually a subject, a person. So, tamame, tell me, tamawe. I'm not going to say that because later on. But then, tama is to tell or to have told. Well, again, I already said tamawe is to tell you. What was I again? So tama again is to tell, and then you can always replace the oma. So tama oma is the phrase, right? Tama oma, and then you replace the oma with Steffi, tame Steffi, tamuji, tame soe, tamifueko. And so Ifueko is a very beautiful name. I like it. It means meekness or to be gentle. So here, a sentence or a few sentences I have here. Water, or is he or she? It can be it, but it wouldn't make that much sense. I mean, maybe if a dog speaks, I don't know, like it wouldn't make sense here to say, what did it say? So, but what did he or she say? Yeah, water. And then number 2, we have efosa tami mane. Efosa has already told us. Ne is the already. Yeah, tama is tell. And ima is us. Can also be we, depending on the position. It's we when ima is in the front as a subject in the sentence. But the subject here is efosa, the main actor. And in ima, we are receiving the thing that efosa is saying. Yeah, we're direct tamima. We are indirect object pronoun in that sense. Yeah, because tama. The direct object pronoun would have been Amy. So if we say take me my money, just the Amy can be something else. It can be replaced with the actual thing that was told us, that was told. Yeah. So now number 3, we have oma tamame no suno. Yeah, oma is the Edo way to say okay or all right. Literally, oma means it is good. Oma, it's good. Yeah. So you probably know somebody called Osamagbe. God is too good. Yeah, or Osama, God is good. So Oma is it is good. So here I translate it as all right. Yeah. Tell me what happened. Tamame emi no sunu. Sunu is to reach mouth, literally. Se, unu. And when something is reaching mouth, it is meaning people are talking about it. And that is what is happening. That's the way we say what is happening. Vosunu, what's happening. Vosunu, what happened. Okay. So tell me what happened. Tamame emi no sunu. Right? That is tell me what happened. But the sentence can also be tamame emi no sunu. That is tell me what is happening. What is going on. Yeah. So pay attention to the tone. Tamame emi no sunu is tell me what's happening. Tamame emi no sunu. Tell me what happened. Now we have ha, hae, and hama. You see the ma again, yeah? Hama or ma is very, very close with tama, right? So ha is to mean, hae is said. So with the ra at the end is a suffix that is added to the ha stem, and then it makes it past, and it changes the meaning to said. And hama is to tell or told. And when you tell, you need someone that you are telling to. Now, this examples here, we have wa yo niha. This sentence, when you translate it to Pidgin English, it means waiting you use that mean. Waiting you, so ve is what. Yeah, it's a short form of what. You can also say deni, meaning which thing. But here, ve, u coming from uwe. Yeah, meaning you. Ayo niha, yaha is use mean. So what do you mean by that? What do you mean with that? And now number 2, oni oemi nuwaila khai. That's what Uwaila said. Oni, that, oe is, emi, the thing or something. Ne, Uwaila, that Uwaila said. And number 3, Erame hamame wei. Yeah, Erame is my father. Erame hamame wei. My father told me that. ... And now the final verb for today is talon. And talon is to talk excessively. It has a negative connotation. So we have a sentence here, for instance. Well, it can have it has generally a negative connotation, but you can also use it to refer to kids. You know, like that age where kids talk a lot. I think it's around 2 years. Yeah, around that age. 2 to around 5. Yeah, they are still very talkative at that moment, and they ask a lot of questions. So you can see, Hana talogbe or talokakabo, like they just talk a lot. Yeah. But when you're using it for an adult, it's more like, wow, excessive talking, kind of a nuisance talking. Yeah. So osewe is your friend. Ose is friend. Osewe, your friend. Oseweni, that's your friend. And that's what we do in Pidgin English. That's your friend, meaning that friend of yours. Yeah. Talogbe, talks too much. Whenever the gbe comes, you add it to a verb or you add it to an adjective, it then becomes too much or just too, right? Again, when I take the example of Osama, God is good. Osamagbe, God is too good. Yeah. If I say Otan, tan is to be tall. Otan, it is tall. Otangbe, it is too tall. Yeah. Now, number 2, lao imege na ya talo. Lao, please. Is I don't. Yeah. Ne is to have or to own in another context. But here it is to have. Ege time. Ne ayatalo. That one used to talk excessively. So please, I don't have time for endless discussion or endless talking and so on. And then number 3, lao waladian waya talo erudo. Yeah. Waladian. And that wa is the plural of we, meaning y'all, you guys, right? So that is uwa. Yeah, uwa can be, you all know someone or probably know someone called uwa, which means fortune. Then you have to write it in capital letter though. That would mean fortune, prosperity, if it's a first name or generally the term uwa. But uwa is you guys, what Americans call y'all, right? So lao waladia, you guys get out. Nuwaya talo ewodo, that you go talk it over there, right? So please get out and go do your excessive talking over there. Odo is over there, yeah? And now, here's the quick test, yeah? So your job is, or your task is to translate sentence number 1, David can't speak Yoruba, to Edo, and sentence number 2 to English, Domanota mawe. Domanota mawe. Everything you need to do this is in this lecture. You just have to rewind back and forth, and then you get the answer. And then leave your answers in the comment section below. So apply logic. You'll be able to do this. I trust you're able to do this. And I'm looking forward to seeing your responses and, correcting them here and there. But I'll definitely respond when you leave them in the comment section below. So on that note, see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching to the very end. See you next time. next week. Again, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and give this video a thumbs up. All right. And follow me on Instagram at Edo Language Institute if you're not doing that yet. Okay. Take care, and bye-bye.